So hi, welcome to the Light Initiation. And today I don't only have an extraordinary guest, we also share an extraordinary story. So I'm going to start with that after the introduction. And before I introduce her to you, I want to take a moment to center you in this moment with us right now. And we do so by closing your eyes. So just make yourself comfortable and close your eyes. Close your eyes and become aware of your body. Take a nice breath in through your nose and slowly out through your mouth, relaxing your face, your jaws, relaxing your shoulders, your belly area, breathing in a way that is soothing for you, slowing down in this moment, centering your awareness in your pelvis area, grounding your divine essence in your physical body. Take your awareness to your feet and then connect to the earth and feel how her radiant light is nourishing you, how she is giving you exactly what you need, how you are connected, how you have always been connected to her, and how she's carrying you every step of the way, filling you with love, with light, with calm, gentle energy, soothing you, relaxing you, opening you up to receiving, and just allow that swirl of energy to start from your feet and move up, swirling into your body from your knees, all the way to your pelvis area, and then centering a big radiant diamond in your belly area, in your pelvis. Allow that diamond to radiate brightly to the front, to the sides, to the back, all the way up, down, igniting who you are, empowering you in your physical experience, grounding you, allowing you to be all of who you are. And then allow that light to swirl up to your heart, putting your hands on your heart, connecting with that heart space, with that golden divine essence, radiating from your heart space. And then being in that centered space, set an intention for this session. What do you want to transform, shift, open up to, allow, receive? And take a moment to breathe into that intention, into your heart space. And then take your awareness to your feet, ground yourself in the earth. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and open your eyes when you are ready. Open your eyes. And so welcome everyone. And now I'm going to introduce you to Lisa, and I'm so excited to have you here. So we just had an instant connection. It's special. So welcome. So good to have you here.
Thank you. I'm so honored to be here and excited.
Yeah. And so can you start with sharing who you are and what it is you do on the planet?
Yes, I'm Lisa Love of Soul Nature. And what I do on the planet is support individuals to embody their soul. I am a certified master spiritual life coach. I'm a somatic therapist, an energetic healer, and I channel as well. So I really bring through a lot for people to help them evolve their consciousness and open their being up to the radiance of the soul that is already within them.
Can you share more about that? Because before we started, we already talked about the free gift, and it had such a beautiful name, Soul Radiance. So can you share more how people can actually take that to a next level where they are right now? Many people are already awakened, have done a lot of spiritual practices, but it's like that clicking into place where they truly become who they are. And what is your perspective on that?
It's really about the embodiment, because we have a lot of concepts, spiritual concepts in our mind. And how do we get those spiritual concepts to really be an embodied experience? We're living that concept into our daily life. And the process that I take people through is, the process of clearing the mind, balancing the emotions, harmonizing the body, and working with the energetic body. Is there anything in the energetic field that needs to be cleared and cleansed? And then when all of those things are working in a harmonious balance, naturally then the soul, the embodiment of the soul, can shine through. So working with all of these multidimensional aspects of our being, and then living and taking action from that place.
And so if we talk about raising your frequency, I mean, that's something people like. It's something people like, especially in the spiritual community, are fascinated by. And so what is your take on that? How do you believe you can consistently evolve yourself into higher frequencies, higher forms of expansion, of awareness? What is your take on that?
That's a really great question. My take on that is, is staying engaged. Staying engaged with our daily spiritual practice and being aware of our mind. The higher frequencies are really the frequencies of the love and the light. And so being aware of our thought process, because that then engenders the emotional process. And, are our thoughts more resonant with love or fear? And the more we're resonant with that love, the higher our vibration is. And I would also add to that, really tuning ourselves to the light that exists on our planet, the light of the sun, the light of the moon, the light of the stars. All of those planetary beings are constantly in a galactic evolutionary process. And we're receiving new light codes, we're receiving activations as they are spiraling through the galaxy. So spending time in the sun, spending time in the starlight, the moonlight, opening up your energetic body to those vibrations, bringing it into the cellular structure, that also keeps us activated and awakened and evolving with the natural alignment that is also evolving here around us, within us.
And so if you say receiving spiritual codes and activations, I know many people don't really know what it is, or like it seems like a concept. So if you embody or access new codes, new codes, what is that? What does that mean?
That's a great question. Why I personally love working more with these, the sun, the moon, the star frequencies, is because they are real and tangible. The earth as well is also evolving and spinning through the galaxy, and the earth consciousness is real. You can go outside and you can put your feet on the earth and you can feel the earth. You can see the sun. You can feel the warmth and the light and the radiance of the sun on your body. And the same with the light of the stars and the light of the moon. They are not spiritual concepts. They are here and they are real. And they are a light, a radiance, a frequency, an energetic information. Light is information. And so if we attune, it's as simple as attuning and intending, sitting outside with the light of the sun on your body and just breathing it in. And trusting that that process is receiving the light codes, that is receiving the activation. Our skin of our body has light receptors. Every inch of us has this ability, like a plant, to receive the light. So we're constantly receiving these light codes. But the choice is up to us. We have free will, is if we want to attune to that and intend to connect to it and make it a real, tangible, embodied experience. Or, not.
Yeah, so it's about the awareness, about the tuning in. And so what I noticed lately is that there is an interaction. It's not just the earth is here for us, we're actually here for her. It's not just the stars. Like I can literally feel the interaction. Can you, like, do you have that too, or can you share more about that? That it's like a give and receive, right? It's both ways.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Because once we receive this energy of life, then what do we want to do with it, and how do we want to tend to that? And yes, everything in this universe is existing in a sacred relationship. We are all one. It is a giving, it's the breathing, right? So we inhale the oxygen from the plants, and then we exhale, and the plant life then, and that gives them life. So this natural reciprocal connection is existing in ways. Yes, absolutely.
And so if you now receive the light codes, because you're aware and you're having that connection, what will people see shifting in their life? What changes?
Light heals, light activates, and light awakens. So the more that we can embody light and allow our own light radiance, I really see it as like clearing the veils out of the way, the veils of our ego, our mind, our emotions, and clearing that so that we can just come into the essence and the embodiment of what is already exists within us. We don't have to go anywhere to be what we naturally are.
Yeah.
And the best metaphor and representation of the light that we are, our luminous light body, is a star. A star naturally radiates, a star naturally shines. It's not trying or efforting. It just is, it just exists. So when we can clear all of these things out of our way and come into our natural radiance, then we are naturally and effortlessly radiating this light to everyone and everything around us. And standing in the line at the grocery store, being with your family, just being in your home, you're emitting this light frequency, and it's effortless. And then that light as well is a part of what consciousness, keeping us connected to source, to the high vibrations of light and love. And we know what's happening on the planet right now. And I feel that us attuning to these light codes and just being what we naturally are is really what humanity needs at this time, what the earth needs at this time, to help accelerate and increase the vibration, because light heals, light activates, and light awakens. So it's a natural radiance that we don't really have to do anything with, but we are accelerating the healing of the whole planetary body and all of humanity.
Yeah, so it's not only about the person, right? It's about the whole of like the earth, everything what's living on the earth, like the complete galaxy. And I'm just curious about galaxy, right? Because we're going to do an activation around that. So can you share a little bit more about what wisdom you hold around that, what knowledge, what would be beneficial for the people to know or hear or to tune into?
Yes. So the cosmos, the galaxy that the earth and we are spinning within, has no beginning nor end. It's the place from which all life is birthed forth from. It's the fifth dimension. It's the realm of ether, where our guides and our ancestors, the ascended masters, angelic realm, it's where the new light codes are coming in from. And it's abundant. If it's never beginning and never ending, it's abundant. And for me, in my perception, it is the closest representation we can get to that source energy.
Yeah.
And we are existing within that. We are held within that consciousness, within this life-giving, supportive, infinite, abundant, never-ending universal energy. And I know there's a lot of fear right now on the planet, and sadness and grief, and understandably so. And so if we can attune ourselves to the fifth plane, the cosmic frequencies, the galaxy, and open ourselves up to all that exists around us, right? Because we live in the earth, and all we can see is this earth that we're not always conscious of. Wow, what is the earth existing within? What are we held by?
And so what role plays our heart in that? How do we open up our heart, and how do we open up to the receiving of all of that?
I feel that the luminous light body activation that we're going to do today will be a very direct, real, embodied experience of that.
Yeah. So would now be a good moment to dive in?
Sure, yes.
Yeah, are you ready?
I am ready, yes. Thank you. So settling down, coming out of the mind, sinking into the roots of your body, softening. Inhale. You are here. Exhale. This is now. Inhale. Say hello to this living breath. Welcome it as a guest into your temple body. Inhale here. Exhale now. Inhale. You are here now. Embodied with breath. Our intention is to activate our luminous light body. We invoke the highest light and love of the universe to be with us and guide us in this activation. We invite in the angelic realm, ascended masters, our guides and our ancestors, the elemental beings of earth, fire, water, air, and ether that sustain, create, and give us life. We give gratitude to the eternal flame that burns and brings with the light of transformation. Breathing in and out of your heart space, feeling this love and this gratitude radiate throughout your entire body. And bringing your awareness to your third eye, the center point on your forehead, between your eyebrows, beginning to vision a purple light. Purple light spiraling open here in the center of your forehead. Breathing in and out of this purple light. Staying grounded and embodied in the roots of your being while you also are breathing in and out of the opening in your third eye. Begin to see this purple light spiraling up through the roof of your home. This purple light of your third eye is spiraling up, creating a gateway, creating an opening up through the sky. crossing through the blue layer stratosphere that surrounds and protects the earth. This purple spiraling light of your third eye now is ascending up into the cosmic realm, into the fifth dimension. And see as this purple light of your third eye opens up and touches in to the light of the stars, visioning the night sky and the shining jewels of the stars. You need to feel how there's one star shining bright. That's your star that has information for you, that has light codes and messages. Begin to see now as this star and your third eye begin to make a sacred connection. You are reaching out and up to it, and it is reaching down and back to you. The connection has been made. Begin breathing in now, breathing in this light of this star. Back down through your third eye gateway into your body, into the bones and the skin of you, into your organs, into your cells. Begin to feel now as this wash of starlight flows down from the cosmic realm through the gateway of your third eye, all the way into your physical body now. And exhaling it out through your physical body. And rising back up and making the connection with your special star. Feeling this waterfall of light, breathing it down in through the gateway of your third eye into your emotional body, into your feelings, into your heart. Seeing as this sparkling, radiant light of the star flows down into your heart, clearing and cleansing your emotional body, harmonizing and balancing the emotional body now. Breathing up, connecting to the gateway of your third eye, to this radiant star of light. Breathing in its radiance and its light, breathing it down in through your third eye and exhaling it out now through your spiritual and your energetic body. Begin to see now as this starlight comes into the auric space around your body, your energetic field. Begin to see as this starlight becomes you, you become it. Vision as this starlight is clearing and cleansing and activating and awakening your spiritual and energetic body. Your whole auric field becomes a luminous light body now. Feeling back into your third eye, that purple light, this gateway that's been created, and breathing up and out through the third eye gateway to your luminous star radiating above your head. Breathing it in now, breathing it in, allowing this waterfall of light to descend upon you through the third eye. Begin to see as your whole soul, the soul within you, receives this starlight. This waterfall of light is flowing in through your third eye, through your eyes, through your mouth, through the crown of your head. And it is filling up your feet, your legs, your sacred pelvic bowl, your belly, your chest, your arms, your throat, your head, completely filling you with this starlight, this radiant light. And it's penetrating deep into your soul, activating, awakening the light of your soul with the radiance and light of 1,000 stars. The starlight, activating the light of your soul, harmonizes, influences all other aspects of your being. It unifies your multidimensional being here and now, in this moment. Integrated, activated, awakened, embodied, radiant luminosity of your soul's light, shining and sparkling radiantly bright, here and now, with no effort, no doing, no trying. It is the truth of who you are. Light is our essential nature. There is nowhere to go to experience our radiance. We journey within to our true nature to experience our radiant light. Your star is always accessible to you in every moment for you to connect to and attune with and receive this light, to remember the light that you already are. We give thanks and gratitude for this sacred connection, for this sacred remembrance, for this activation of our luminous light body. And sinking down again into your bones, feeling your tailbone sink and soften into the earth, touching your legs, embodying this truth, embodying this reality, and slowly and gently opening your eyes, allowing the world to fall in, and finding one thing in your room, one thing that you can anchor into and connect into that will always remind you of this essential truth, of your luminous light body, bringing that into the here and now, into your physical reality. Embodied, present. Inhale here, Exhale now. Inhale. You are here now, embodied with breath.
Thank you very much. That was special. I mean, I have been experiencing a lot of different frequencies, a lot of different activations, and I've never experienced this particular activation. And so it was really special because it holds, as you said, new, like different codes. And you can actually feel it coming in, right? There's a new awareness, a new way of being activated. And what I think is fascinating are two things. When we talked the first time, I was saying I want to share the story. When we
Yes.
when we connected, we talked about the galaxy, right? So, and that was not really one of the topics I know a lot about. It's not just, I'm very focused on embodiment, all of that, but I wasn't that focused on star seeds. And so I shared with you before we came on the call, I said, well, do you know what happened? I never realized, I knew we talked about that, right? About the activation of this. And then I said I was channeling for a client, different like voices came through, and I was like, what is this? And then I noticed my voice changed, like, and so I was channeling like star families. And I'm not like a star family. I'm not from a star. I'm not. I have a different origin. So it was like fascinating for me. And then obviously we came into this, and I'm like, oh, wow. And you said I've been like coming into this alignment right now. And so just today, I did with my group an activation, which was I am here. It was
Wow.
called I am here. And now
Mm,
you're saying, I'm like, wow. You know, it's like right in the, anyway, so I'm grateful. I thought this was really like spectacular in the sense of synchronicity, alignment, and also in the actual allowance of the activation. Now, are there ways to nourish this? Do you believe there are ways to nourish this activation? Right, like I actually looked at this, I'm like, I have my thing into place. Are there other ways you believe to nourish activations?
absolutely. Yes. As I spoke about going outside at night and attuning to the stars, it's finding that one star that shines the brightest to you and connecting with it and breathing that light into your body. It's as simple as thinking about it when you're driving in your car. You know, maybe there's something that you can have in your car that's a little starlight, or, you know, something that reminds you to connect and attune to the light that you are, to this radiant, luminous light body. Standing in line at the grocery store. You know, it's how many times a day can we really stay connected? Because it's not enough to just, you know, do this once and then go about our day and forget about it. It's really about living the embodiment of our light, our radiant, luminous light here and now into our physical reality.
Taking that divinity really in life, right? And it's like,
Yeah,
it's not, they would tell me like, it's not on the yoga mat, it's like in your life.
yeah.
And do you believe that there is a difference for people who are starseeds, who would identify themselves as, or they experience this activation? Do you think it would be different for people, like beings, so to speak, who have this connection or do not? Is there a difference, or do you believe, no, this is for everyone?
Well, I mean, I do believe it's for everyone, but only if you're resonant with it. You know, only if you enjoy it and it feels good to your heart. We don't want to do anything that doesn't feel good to our heart, because then we're not really living in that space of radiance, right? Of light. If it brings you to life and it activates you and you feel good, then yes, go for it. And I would add to that as well that, you know, even if you do not feel that you're a star seed, once again, we go back to the cosmic galactic realm, and the earth herself is spinning and spiraling through the galaxy. You know, we're all living and existing within this starlight. Um, it's all around us.
What I'm just thinking, right? Because I'm like, I've maybe been more like focused or like connected because it was most in my frequency. But now it feels like actually all of it can come into my frequency because it doesn't say that when I, for example, started my spiritual journey, I was looking for things I didn't really like. This wasn't the first thing popping into my eye, right? Other things would. But it seems now like this is popping into my existence like quite fiercely, so to speak. It's there. And so maybe we're awakening every time to new levels of awareness. And so obviously we know all is one, right? So it's like a personality perspective I associate with this. And so when you're ready, you can receive. Maybe that's like the key of everything, right? As you said, we're moving through the galaxy. So we're actually spiraling and literally in that energy. It's available for us everywhere, but we probably tune into the one that is there to be activated within us. I really love this. I've never, in the five shows I've done, I've never like had anyone doing this, so I'm like excited about this. I feel very grateful. And so do you feel you want to add anything what not has been said, something what is important to share?
Mm. It feels good. Yeah, I feel good.
Yeah.
See.
And so you have an offer. We actually have three. Everyone, we have three, right? We just last. We decided how are we gonna do this, right? We have a paid one and two free offers. So there's a lot to give. So start sharing. What do you have to share with the audience?
What I have to share is a Radiant Soul meditation video that you can find on my website. And this Radiant Soul meditation is working more with the energy of the sun, but it's the same, right? So we've got that balance between the starlight activation that we had today, and then we have the light of the sun and bringing that all together within the luminosity of our soul. So that's the first free offer. The second free offer, which I believe you'll send out through, they'll receive through email, is Channeled Messages for Humanity's Ascension, which is a 4-part video series that I received during meditation. That really is a pathway into the 5th dimensional reality. So that will also be included. And then the third offer is a session with me for only $97, a reduced rate, where we can connect more and do more of this work. I do a lot of work around clearing the energetic field, soul embodiment, spiritual life coaching, and really living this reality into our day-to-day life. How do we do that? And clearing anything that comes up around that.
Thank you. I love this. So for the people listening, to be clear, in the email I send you, where you clicked on the link, there will be a link where you can actually access the 4-part series videos for free. Then there will be at the page of Lisa, when you click the video, you can also see a free offer. So you can there get this, the Soul Radiant share. What was it? The Soul Radiant?
Radiant Soul Meditation.
The Radiant, okay, there we go. So there you get there you can get the Radiant Soul Meditation. And then the last and really special offer, I mean, I've only met this lady twice and I am activated. I mean, what's happening? I'm now tuning and channeling to new voices. I mean, this is magical. And I truly believe this has been a co-creation between her, me, and the stars, right? So it's really special. And so you now get to experience that too and see how you can embody, because that's what we both really love, like the actual embodiment, out of the concepts into embodiment. And so I think, like, check it out. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you and I loved what you have been giving. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I'm honored to be here. This has been a lot of fun connecting with you and your community, and many blessings and much love to you all.
And to the audience, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Much love. Bye.